And Jordan, a couple of the new names in that starting lineup for Tyrone. New quarterback this year, Tyler Golden, replacing three-year starter Leonard Wilson. He's got a tough task ahead of him.
Yeah, he's got tough shoes to fill, Rich. Golden does have some experience, though. He played in some of the games last year. Came in the fourth quarter when the Golden Eagles had some big leads. But again, he was going against second unit. So quarterback's a big question mark for the Golden Eagles this season. We got the quad captains out there right now, Rich, for the Golden Eagles. It's Tyler Hoover and James Updike, and the two injured players, Tyler Gilman and Doug Morrow. For the Blue Devils, it looks like it's quarterback Evan Hughes, number 22. 54, Clay Stevens, Blaze Winterstein, number 22.
Okay, and we're just about set for the kickoff. We'll take one more number 85 for the Golden Eagles doing the booting. That's John Schaefer, the sophomore. Clapper and Kleinfelder, deep for the Blue Devils. And there's a squib kick taken by one of the up men for the Blue Devils at the 28, out across the 30 and the 35-yard line. Let's see who ran that kick back. So Evans set to call the first play of the game for the Blue Devils from a scrimmage, and the handoff goes up the middle to Kleinfelder. And it's to the 40-yard line. Gain of about 3.
Yeah, he gets 2 or 3, Rich.
He's number 14. He's a senior veteran with a veteran Bellwood team in there. Pitch out goes to Kleinfelder. Kleinfelder around right in, but not too much running room for Kleinfelder. He stopped after a short gain this time.
And that's number 24 in on the stop for the Golden Eagles, and that's Shane Tate, who did have some playing time last year.
To the near side of the field and a slot backfield. Quick toss to the near side of the field to Clapper. Clapper cuts it back across the grain. Turns it upfield, and he's going to be short of the first down, it looks like, Rich.
Yeah, he did get something out of that, though. He reversed his field and went to the far side, to the Bellwood bench area, and gained some yardage. But Jordan is standing back at the 35-yard line, getting set for the first punt of the season for the Blue Devils. And that's Brandon Humphreys, number 28. Brandon gets a nice snap. Good high kick. Fair catch, signaled by Franco. So we have a quick timeout in the field. Bill, back to you for a 30-second timeout.
Passing this on real quick, Rich. It's Altoona 6, Hollidaysburg 0.
Okay, Bill, that's the last final year of the Altoona Hollidaysburg series. And first play from scrimmage for Tyrone. Tyler Golden hands it off to
Johnny Franco, and he gets a yard or 2 up the middle from his own 28 out to the 30, a gain of 2.
Second receiver for the Golden Eagles, and that's Justin Schopp. Toss to Franco. Franco out across the 25 to the 28. Not much there. Good defense salute by Bellwood.
Yeah, they both have the gloves on. It looks like it's going to be a
first-year starter, Tyler Golden, number 12, the quarterback. He's in shotgun formation. Takes a snap. He hands it off inside to Franco. Nice little run by Franco out across the 30 near the 35-yard line. Is that enough for the Golden set to call the play? We're still waiting for his first pass. He's passed a few as a sub coming in, and we have a mistake. Someone jumped. We'll see who it is in a moment. What do you think, Lou? Number 3 is out as a wide receiver for Tyrone. That's Steve Kadich. Well, he's got some size. He's a basketball player, as I remember. Started last year, played a lot anyways, a freshman. And there's going to Kadich. Oh, he ran the wrong pattern. Somebody goofed up there.
Miscommunication.
He was about the 50-yard line. The pass came to about the 38, where Golden expected him to cut in and catch it from there. So there we go with the I formation for the Golden Eagles. Second down, 15. Golden, long count, and is he going to pass again? No, he's going to hand it off to Franco. Nice little run by Johnny. Out across the 35 to the 37, maybe yard line, at least the 36, Lou.
He's going to pick up about 6 yards. A nice
triple wideouts near side for Tyrone. Wow, let's see if he goes to the air and goes to one of them. Tyler Golden looking for a receiver. It's downfield and a little bit overthrown. Good coverage. TyronePA.com, and listen to all the Tyrone football games this year again on the internet. And a fair catch signaled for and made inside the 30-yard lines. Bellwood sticking to the ground here as we're back to action, and the handoff goes to Davila.
Right over right tackle that time, and he gets a decent yardage out to about the 29, a gain for...
Second down and 7. And Evan Hughes going to throw it this time. He rolls to his right, throws a pass. It could be intercepted by Tyrone. I believe it is. Nope. Dropped at the 47-yard line. That was very close to an interception. Including Devin Clapper this time. Split backs. Oh, nice pass over the middle. And a good defensive play, but a missed tackle by Tyrone. Finally stopped the play. Winterstein with the reception for the first down.
The tight end, it was wide open over the middle of the field.
Bringing you the action of tonight's game. And the I formation for Bellwood. This time the tailback, Kleinfelder, gets the call, and he's straight ahead running this time. Not too much, maybe 2 or 3 low.
3 yards up the middle, no cloud of dust as you know the weather conditions.
And number 80, senior, split out to the near side of the field. Do we have a fumble?
Yep, a loose ball, and I think Evan Hughes fell on his own mishandle that time, but it's going to be a loss for the Blue Devils.
Just that one first down there by Bellwood. Evan Hughes, number 14, pitches it out to Kleinfelder. Nope, that's not Kleinfelder, it's Kevin Clapper. And he's out around the 45, shy of the first down. Gets out of bounds. No, he stays inbound. Go for it, too. I agree with Coach Hayes' decision. Less than a yard to go for the first down. They should be able to get it. And there's the handoff, and it is going to be close, but I think the last effort there by, was it Kleinfelder?
I believe it was No, it wasn't Kleinfelder. It was DeVilla. Number 40, and you're right, the second effort.
So Evan Hughes kept set to call the play with 3:43 now to go in the first quarter. And Kleinfelder gets the call around right end this time. A couple of flags are thrown after the play. Was there a late hit maybe? What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. He slipped. He lost his footing, and first and 18.
I set for Bellwood. 2 wideouts near side. And here's Evan Hughes. Plenty of time. Gets the pass off right down the middle of the field. And a beautiful catch made at the 47-yard line by, for the first time, number 84, David Burns. Okay, they had it incorrect in the scoreboard. It is second down. Gerard's right. Second down and 6. Hughes, quarterback keeper this time, to the 45, maybe the 43 before he's finally hit. And a nice stop by the Golden Eagles, number 35, in on that stop for Tyrone on the defense for the Golden Eagles, and that would be Jonathan Good. Single running back, Clapper. Hughes going to throw it. Wide open receiver, and the catch is made for a first down inside the 35-yard line. Boy, that receiver was wide open. A little bit of scrambling, Lou, by quarterback Evan Hughes helped.
Evan did the 2 steps up.
Split backs behind Hughes. And the up back getting the call this time. The ball is loose, and Tyrone's recovered. Golden Eagles have recovered a fumble.
Well, you look for that swing and momentum. Here's the first big break of the night. A fumble by John DeVilla, picked up about 3, but Tyrone takes over.
That is the first
the Eagles have in store.
Now Justin Schopp wide out near side. And the I formation for Tyrone. Johnny Franco gets the call, and he's tackled very quickly. Good ankle tackle by one of the Bellwood defenders there, Gerard. Quarterback Tyler Gold, senior. Up back gets the call, though. Johnny Bartlett. He's across the 35, out near the 40-yard line, but we do have a flag. We'll do that this year with Penn State in their season opener, and more rain early tomorrow. I formation. And Golden's going to be tested from the air here tonight early. He's going to throw one. Scrambles well, gets the pass off up, dropped. That wouldn't have gone anywhere anyway, Gerard. That was only after the 25-yard line.
That might have been a loss. The Blue Devils had it covered. It went right through the hands of
Franco and Bartlett in the backfield. And Schopp to throw, Golden to throw again. Boy, nice arm downfield. It's just overthrown. Again, it's Justin Schopp, the intended receiver at the 40. Levi Reinhardt, a freshman. Looks like a fair catch made again by Bellwood, but Bellwood's game. Fake to Kleinfelder, but Hughes is going to throw it downfield, and it is overthrown at the 42-yard line, right at the bench of the Blue Devils. Let's see who the intended receiver was down there. Number 44 looks like. I set, and this time the tailback gets the call, Kleinfelder, and he's stopped cold by that Tyrone defense.
The offense, he's back to pass for the Devils, looking downfield. He's going to be brought down, number 40 and number 85. So big defensive pressure. John Schaefer and Josh Bradley. So they're going to lose quite a bit here. It's going to bring up a 4th down with his co-part, number 24, for the Golden Eagles. Shane Tate, ball's underway. Franco with a fair catch. And the Golden Eagles will take over 1st and 10 in the first quarter. So some tough going in the trenches, as one would imagine, with a little slick surface there. Offensive set, Franco off near side. Rambles ahead, he's going to pick up about 3 or 4. Receiver far side of the field, single back. Make that an I backfield with Franco at the tailback position. Golden sets the offense, man in motion. Counter to Franco, cuts up the middle, plows forward, nice gain on the play. Counter trap up the middle, Gerald.
Nice hole by the right side of the Tyrone line. Aaron DeLay and Tyler Hoover opened that up for Johnny Franco.
High backfield. Motion to the near side. Straight draw up the middle. Bartlett on the carry. He's going to be stopped for no gain. He got back to the line of scrimmage. Was met head on by big number 73, Tyler Nearhood. Followed up the Twins to the near side of the field. High backfield for the Eagles. Franco near side makes the cut. He's loose. Nice gain on the play. Johnny Franco gave a little leg, cut it back up inside. Nice run. Probably the best looking run of the evening, offense. I formation. Straight draw up the middle. Bartlett on the carry. Rambles ahead. It looks like he's going to have about 6 on the carry. Straight dive up the middle. Same I formation for the Golden Eagles. Slot right. Pitch to Franco in the backfield, coming to the near side. He's going to be caught behind the line of scrimmage. And we have a flag on the play. This usually is not a good sign for the Golden offense. Sets the offense. Twins to the far side of the field. Franco's in the near side slot back. Golden back to pass. He's looking deep down the middle. Just overthrown. Excellent ball thrown down the middle. A few of those balls are going to start to fall for these Eagles. Golden sets the offense. Twins to the far side of the field. He's in pass formation again. Rolls to the far side of the field. He's looking deep. And he threw that one out. That's 45 yards in the air. Nice looking ball, but just overthrew. Punt formation for the Golden Eagles. High snap. Kick is away. It's a low kick. Hits the ground. They're going to let it bounce where Bellwood will take over. Clapper in motion off the far side. Makes a cut up the middle. Nice looking play. He's going to pick up about 6, maybe 7 on that.
Nice deception on that play.
Evan Hughes sets the offense. A tight offense, that A wing that the Bellwood Blue Devils run. In motion. Looks like a fumble, loose ball. Another change in momentum. Tyrone recovers. 53 on James Updike on the fumble for the Eagles. So again, second costly turnover
in the Tyrone territory, Bellwood territory.
And here's a golden opportunity for the Eagles. Golden sets the offense. Counter to Franco, runs through and around 2 defenders and is brought down after a nice pickup. About 6 on the play, so he ran just past that defensive end and threw a defensive back till he was brought down by 2 Bellwood the offense. Straight I formation. Twins to the right side. Franco off the near side. He's going to be brought down for a loss in the backfield. Some good defense. Justin Shute to the far side of the field. Quick toss to the near side to Franco. He's hitting the backfield, spins out of it, still on his feet. Definitely made positive yardage out of what should have been a loss.
And it will be a first down
for the Golden Eagles. Tyler Golden sets the offense. Franco, split back position. Straight dive, Bartlett up front. Breaks 1 tackle, still on his feet. Johnny Bartlett, number 23. Straight dive, nothing fancy about that. Behind Bartlett. That looks like a tight formation with Amy wide left. Franco off the near side. He's going to be stopped for no gain on the play, so it gets a little tough down backfield. First time we've seen this evening. Handoff, Franco cuts it up. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. So full house backfield. Johnny Franco cuts it back up the middle with 3:43 left in first half action. The Golden Eagles on the scoreboard. Tyrone on the board first. Nice run. Justin Shope, number 11, the holder. So again, you don't know how sure that footing is in there. James Updike on the center position for the Golden Eagles. Snap is away, kick is up, and it's good. So with 3:43 left in first half action,
to get something on the board here before halftime. And here's the kick. Once again, a squib kick. Let's see who gets it. Goes through Kleinfelder's legs, bouncing way back to the 3-yard line. Picked up by Kleinfelder, and Josh has it out across the 10. You don't see the senior make many mistakes.
Certainly don't want to do that all night. So Evan Hughes sets the offense. Flag on the play. See if they can make something happen here before halftime. Hughes to Kleinfelder. Nowhere to go. He might have got a tough yard and a half.
Let's see how Coach Hughes elects to play this final few minutes of the half.
Evan Hughes sets the offense for the Blue Devils. He's going to be tackled in the backfield, and it's a safety. Evan Hughes nowhere to go. The storming Eagles of Tyrone pinned him in the end zone. An additional 2 points. So now, number 13. Bellwood does pick the ball. It's rolling around. Johnny Franco with the ball. Picks up. He eludes the first tackler, would be. The second tackler cuts it back upfield. Still on his feet. Weaving and bobbing. He's got open field. He's at the 40, 30. Cuts back inside. And he's down inside the 20. Make that the 15-yard line. Excellent return by Johnny Franco, bobbing and weaving on a slightly wet turf.
And that'll be 63 yards from his own 25-yard line where he picked it up.
Definite swing of momentum for the Golden Eagles. Golden lines up the offense. Going to keep it on the ground. Dive. Johnny Barlett, number 23 on the carry. He's going to pick up a couple. Straight is on the 10-yard line. Just under 2 minutes to play here in first half action. Golden sets the offense. Back to pass over the middle. Touchdown! Golden Eagles! A nice pass over the middle, number 13 on the grab, whom we don't have a name.
And Kleinfelder deep, standing back at their own 15. They hope for better field position this time. One of the upbacks grabs it. 25 out near the 30-yard line. So that one will take over. A little bit better field position.
Hughes calls the signals. Straight dive off the far side. Kleinfelder will pick up a couple. Well, let's see what John Hayes and company have.
3-yard gain by Kleinfelder, 3rd and 7.
Twins to the near side of the field. Split eye backfield toss to Kleinfelder. Kleinfelder up the middle. He's going to have 12 on the, make that about 13 on the carry. He's going to have a first down. That'll stop the clock as they wing formation, motion man to the near side. Toss to Kleinfelder, who was in motion, tries to juke, loses his footing. He's going to be brought down for a short gain on the play, but the clock continues to wind. We're under 40 seconds of the Blue Devils. Broken eye formation, twins to the far side for the Blue Devils. Hughes, screen pass, double pass, got 28 deep, can't reach him. Pretty looking play down to Brandon Humphreys, 36 seconds left to go. 3rd and 5, ball on the 46-yard line. Evan Hughes and company set the offense. Out of the shotgun, low snap. Hughes looking deep, over the middle. It's broken up. Number 8. The Bellwood Blue Devils in punt formation with a 4th and 5, ball on their own 46. Back deep, number 2, Johnny Franco for the Golden Eagles. Snap is away. It's going to be a fake punt. Looking deep, ball's thrown. It's going to be broken up. So another gutsy play by John Hayes. First half action. He's going to kneel down. And that should be our last play here of the first half. So nice activity for the Golden Eagles.
It's going to be a little closer than people think. 2 touchdowns. Franco on a keeper over right tackle, high across midfield and near the first down marker. We'll have to see where first forward progress is.
3 times over the years, I can guarantee you that. So Justin Schopp near out to the right out to the near side of the field. And the handoff again to Franco. Johnny runs wide this time, down the far sideline. He's got another first down and more, still on his feet. He's tough to bring down. They finally get him out of bounds in Bellwood territory, Tyrone Bellwood territory, running back, and did a good job. He's 5'11", 170-pounder. Remember, Tyler Gilman out because of an injury, a spleen injury, we understand. Franco again, straight ahead run this time by Johnny Franco, and he has good yardage again.
Inside the 25, down near the 23-yard line. So it'll bring up a 3rd and short for the Golden Eagles.
And get some additional yards. The senior quarterback, Golden, for Tyrone, has split-backs behind him this time, and I think it's Franco again with the call.
And I think he gets inside the 20. It looks like they're going to spot it.
Split-backs. Franco and Bartlett. And the flag thrown before the snap this time.
Yeah, let's see what it is. Delay a game? It might be delay game penalty. No, legal procedure they're calling against the Golden Eagles, so it'll march it back to the 23-yard line and bring up a 1st and 15.
And pitch out to Franco. Franco still on his feet, running hard inside the 20-yard line.
Looks like he gets back to the original line.
Who's Bellwood play next week, Lou?
Penns Valley home.
Penns Valley at home, so that'll be the first home game for the Blue Devils next week against the Rams. Penns Valley. Johnny, hard hit by number 74, the big guy, for Bellwood on defense. And who's that? He's not in the starting lineup. Tyler maybe putting things away with the touchdown there, but Bellwood now has the ball on offense deep in their own territory. Kleinfelder on the first down play, not much there. Boy, they've really done a great job against Josh Kleinfelder. Bellwood, of course, in double-A, Tyrone, or single-A, double-A for Tyrone. And what's this? A little inside handoff, not much there. Bellwood playing it conservatively. Let's see if it was Davila with the carry. It didn't work out. Bellwood sticking to the ground again, not much there. Is that Kleinfelder with the carry? Yeah. Nope, Humphreys looks like again. 28, Humphreys.
The Golden Eagles stepped up and stopped them, so let's see what happens on this ball transition.
All right, punt coming up for the Blue Devils. High kick this time. They're going to let bounce at 50-yard line. Well, we got a brief timeout on the field with the change of possessions. Bill, let's take it back to you. We'll take a quick timeout this time. Back at our studios. We'll be back. Golden Eagles take over at a good spot on the field, their own 49-yard line following that punt and leading in the game by a score of 16-0. Nothing much there on that first carry, though. Loss, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, Franco that time loses a yard back to the 48.
That first possession took it deep into Bellwood territory, but you're right, probably Bellwood's going to key and look for the run now the rest of the way. And again, they clog up the middle and nowhere to go, maybe a yard that time for Franco.
Gets back to the original line of scrimmage again.
But passing, though. Justin Schopp, one of 2 double wideouts to the near side, and it's going to be a pass coming up by Golden. Rolls to his right, and they got him for a sack, and as he fumbled the football, number 54 for Bellwood has recovered a fumble, and that is Chad Coho for the Bellwood Annis Blue Devils. I don't know what Golden was trying to do there. And Bellwood sticks to the ground. Let's see what John Hayes and his staff have up their sleeve here. They know they need to score.
Kleinfelder on the first carry picks up about 2 down to the 40, but it's going to bring up 2nd and 8 before he stops.
We're still in the third quarter. We have 3:20 to go. So Eagles after that fumble by the quarterback. Split backs behind Hughes. Pitch out to Kleinfelder. Finds a hole this time. Kleinfelder looking for that first down yardage. He's inside the 35 to maybe the 33, a little bit shy, I think.
Good hard run. The Blue Devils can convert the second turnover of Tyrone into points.
I formation this time. The pro wide, the pitch out late to Kleinfelder, and he's got some running room. He's rumbling on his feet. He's inside the 30 for that first down and more. And boy, that was all Kleinfelder on that run.
Well, that was the most dangerous.
So the Blue Devils threatening here now as they bring out their tight end, Brandon Pushnak, as a receiver to the far side of the field. And here we go with Kleinfelder again, straight ahead run, and he's powering his way inside the 30 to the 25-yard line.
And you can tell he's determined right now. He's pushing for every yard.
All right, minute 33 seconds to go. We're in the third quarter, and Bellwood's threatening. And here's an incomplete pass. It was intended for number 44, Devin Clapper, in the flat.
Again, he would
go back to Kleinfelder on the ground here. And shotgun this time. No, the quarterback's going to keep him. He's going nowhere.
Gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Good defense by the Golden Eagles that time. As Donald Conrad, Tyler Hoover in on the stop.
Fourth down, and you know, they're within field goal range, but it's going to be iffy for Evan Selmo. So here we go, Blue Devils. Let's see what happens.
Okay, 49 seconds and counting in the third quarter. There's a pass over the middle. It's knocked down by Tyrone. Incomplete.
It was either Josh Bradley or Tyler Hoover got his hand.
Best wishes in 2006 from Dr. and Mrs. Donald Miller and staff in Bellwood. Say if you heat with oil, you do have a...
And a run by Johnny Barlett there at the end of the quarter as the quarter ended of 6 yards. And Tyrone still leads it just as they did at halftime by a score of 16-0 over the Bellwood NS Blue Devils after a great defensive series, stopping Bellwood deep. Johnny Franco with the first carry of the fourth quarter has a first down for Tyrone. Golden Eagles leading in the game by a score of 16-0. Bad weather conditions for tonight's game. So Tyler Golden hands it off again to Barlett, and he gets maybe a yard. That's about it, though.
Doesn't look like much of anything on that carry.
Lions take on the Akron Zips. 2 o'clock pregame activities. And the kickoff a little up at after 3:30. Franco, nice run out across the 40, 45 to 50. Still on his feet into Bellwood territory to the 42. There's Johnny Franco breaking one again.
Yeah, it's going to be close to 40 yards on that. There in the fourth quarter, midway through, I know he went over 100.
So, I set. Cal Beck gets the call, and this time a terrific defensive play by number 40 linebacker for Bellwood, John DeVilla. Wow.
Yeah, he knifed in there quickly. And
Golden again with the eye set behind him. Quarterback keeper this time by Tyler.
And nothing there. Number 71 in on the stop.
StateClothes.com, the family clothes line in State College. As well as Cop Drug of Tyrone and Cop Drug of Bellwood, big boosters of Tyrone and Bellwood sports in our area. Cop Drug. And there's a bomb thrown downfield by Golden looking for Franco, and it's just overthrown. And a fair catch signal.
And it looks like 24, the Blue Devils made the fair catch signal inside the 50.
But they got to get something fast here. Still 8:40 to go in the game. They're going to shotgun. And Hughes is, let's see, what's he doing? Running with the ball? Handed it off late to Kleinfelder. And Evan Hughes trailing in the game 16-0. He's back to shotgun again. Kleinfelder right beside him. Now he moves him to the other side. Gets a pass off downfield. It's complete this time. And up dropped. Should have been caught by number 40 Hughes back in shotgun again. Low snap this time, but he has it. Going to throw it. Wide open receiver for first down and more out across the 35-yard line. Excuse me, out across the 30-yard line. Who caught that, Lou?
Justin Manning on
attack, but he forced now in to go into the air. And another low snap, but Hughes has it. And he is hit for a sack.
I actually handed off to Kleinfelder, I think, that time, who had nowhere to run. He was wrapped up right in the backfield at the 26-yard.
Double wideouts near side, and Hughes throws a bomb downfield. A wide open receiver, and is it interference or not? Let's see. The intended receiver was number 80, Brandon Bushnack. He couldn't get through and Bellwood. The Blue Devils with the ball. Back to shotgun is Evan Hughes. Got plenty of time to throw the ball. Down wide open receiver. This will be a touchdown if he can catch it. They can't catch up to it. On the near sideline, the intended receiver was twin wideouts near side for the Blue Devils, including Devin Clapper, number 44. Another low snap, but picked up by Hughes. Throws it downfield. Intended receiver is Prishnak, and he cannot hang on to it at the 10-yard line. Timeout, but it was an awfully long officials' timeout, and we're not sure why. They gave the opportunity for the players to get a little bit of a rest and the trainers to come out, and now we're finally set to go here with 6:35 to go in the game. What are the officials talking about now? They're going to call another timeout. Hold on here. We're going to keep it here for just a moment.
Very noticeably off the field.
Franco's out again. Another bad snap. That's about third or fourth in a row bad snap, but gets the pass off anyway, and it is incomplete after being knocked in the air a couple times by both the defender and the receiver.
Couldn't see the number of the Bellwood player, the intended receiver, but it was number 4.
Third down and 10. Let's see if we get a good snap this time from the Blue Devils. Hughes does snap it correctly, and the pass down the field is intercepted? I believe it is, yes. Tyrone gets the interception.
Justin Shaw.
Justin Schopp on the interception for Tyrone. That'll just about do it for the Tyrone Golden Eagles. 4 seconds to go, and the Golden Eagles leading it by a score of 16-0. And hoping to, as we mentioned, win their 4th in a row over the Blue Devils.
Johnny Barlett carries on the first down play as the Golden Eagles start at their own 20. No gain, so we got a 2nd and 20 now for Tyrone as they break on.
5 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the game. And this time an excellent defensive play by the Blue Devils. And throwing the running back, whoever it was, we know it's not Johnny Franco in there anymore as he suffered instead of 2 starters. Running back.
Yeah, Johnny Franco, of course, injured. Now we don't know what it is, but there's a handoff. No, keeper by Golden as he tries to spin away, but he's going to be back near the 10-yard line for another big loss. And
Levi Reinhardt or Reinhardt. Now, I messed up earlier. It's either Reinhardt or Reinhardt. I'm going to say Reinhardt's my guess. That seems more logical. He's the kicker. He's only a freshman, too. And he gets it off after a good rush by Bellwood. Bellwood's going to get a return this time, and that is Devin. Devin has the ball out. Devin Clapper inside the 30-yard line, inside the 35-yard line anyway. So Bellwood will have good field position in the game. Tyrone on top, 16-0. Meet your friends at the bullpen in the Tyrone Shopping Center following tonight's game. And don't forget about their Sunday buffet each Sunday, 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Good luck, Eagles and Blue Devils, from the gang at the bullpen in the Tyrone Shopping Center. All right, Tyrone, of course, Bellwood sticking to the ground this time. Kleinfelder.
Had a good play by James Updike. The first one come in there and hit him. Got some help from Schaefer.
3 years. Lou mentioned that. And a little swing pass this time to number 22 for the Blue Devils, Winterstein.
Winterstein on the reception, rambles off the far side of the field. He's down inside the 20, and it looks like
Tyrone here early in the season, and actually occurring prior to the season, a couple of them. Straight ahead run, Golden, quarterback carry, nothing much there. Timeout called by Bellwood, so we'll keep it here this time and tell you about a few of the WTRN sportsmen, and they include
East after touchdown. So if the Blue Devils could have scored in that play and got a 2-point conversion, it would have been real iffy. But here's a handoff this time to Shane Tate. Gets his first carry of the night, and he's going to pick up 3 out to the 43.
0230. Community Pharmacy, 1256 Pennsylvania Avenue, your prescription headquarters.
And bad exchange between center and quarterback this time, after it looked like Bellwood might have jumped offside.
Golden keeps it, though, and picks up maybe a yard, but it is going to bring up about a
Valley, along with 100+ thousand Penn State fans in presence.
Okay. So the punt coming up. Let's see if Bellwood can get a good return here. Once again, they got Clapper and Kleinfelder, I believe, as the returners, standing back at about 30-yard line. Here's the snap, and here's the kick. It's a short one. He'll let it bounce, I think. And it doesn't really bounce anywhere. It just drops in that wet turf.
But still a good job by the freshman kicker.
Does not come back. Hughes going to hand it off. Kleinfelder getting some yardage now. He may be breaking one here late. Nope. Broke it pretty good. So up to the 45, the 50-yard line for a first down.
Picks up 15 on the first down carry out to near midfield.
First down, Bellwood. At midfield. And Hughes to throw again. Right back in the pocket. Throws a bomb downfield. This time wide open receiver. Just a little bit overthrown. Again, that's Brandon Prishnek, the senior starter, number 80.
And a little bit of a wet field. So we'll see if Bellwood can get the gumption here and get something in the end zone.
All right, a little swing pass out to Devin Clapper this time. He's into Tyrone territory for a first down at the 35-yard line. Caught the pass for 5 and then ran. Okay. And we'll see if the Blue Devils can get something motivated here as far as the score goes before we're done. Evan Hughes to throw, right back in the pocket. Good protection. Pass wide open receiver, but slipping at the 25-yard line again is Prishnek.
Yeah, I was behind him a little bit that time, and he tried to
Kleinfelder out in the slot to the left this time. Let's see if they go to him as a receiver. Here's the pass downfield. It's to Devin Clapper. 16-0. That was a 14-yard gainer that time on the pass to Clapper. So here's Hughes looking for a receiver again. He's got one down the far corner of the end zone, and it is incomplete. But a penalty flag is thrown against Justin Schopp down there. Fans don't like that call at all. They think that was a good defensive play.
Looked really close to call from here. I mean, the guys were both looking at the ball, so you got to give that to the offense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. All right. 1:34 to go, and the officials talk it over. Going to march it off, Gerard.
We have the distance of the clock running.
Caught that ball. Yeah, Brandon Prichnek, I think, made that catch. He's going to the sideline. Still a minute 7 to go. Bellwood gets a score here. You never know. Like Gerard said, 2-score game. They can convert the 2-point extra point try. But Tyrone comes up with a big defensive play. Number 24 for the Golden Eagles coming in to make the stop.
That's Shane Tate in on the stop. No gain on the play. He holds Kleinfeld.
That means third down and goal at the 6-yard line now. Blue Devils quickly break huddle. 39 seconds to go in the game. Hughes looking for the end zone. Flag is thrown, and he's sacked by number 14 coming in for Tyrone to make the play.
Jason Reese in on the sack that time, but we got a flag, I believe, thrown too. So let's see the legal procedure against the Blue Devils.
It does stop the clock with 31.1 seconds to go. Bellwood just not able to get coordinated.
This is their last opportunity to get the ball in the end zone.
So I guess Tyrone declined that penalty, Gerard. Make it fourth down after the sack. Clock is moving again, and Bellwood a little slow getting out of the huddle. 22 seconds to go. Do or die now if they're going to score in the game. Evan Hughes looking for a receiver. Out in the flat it goes to Devin Clapper. Clapper breaks one tackle, but that's all they'll get. Defensive play made by number 4 for Tyrone, and he stops them shy.
Shane Emmy on the defensive tackle for the Golden Eagles, and it is going to prove to be a long night for the Bellwood Annis football team and the Bellwood faithful.
So the first annual Backyard Brawl Trophy is going to go to the Golden Eagles with 5.4 seconds left. One more play, one more snap, and we're out of here. I'm sure some of the fans say, hey, it's about time. This fourth quarter was a rather lengthy one after we played pretty neatly right through the first 3.
Yeah, the Bellwood Annis Blue Devils did use the clock pretty nicely over the last 6 minutes and had some chances, but the turnover and unable to punch it in here late. So the Golden Eagles look like they're going to preserve the shutout. Just 6 seconds left in the game.
All right, one more snap. And taking a knee will be quarterback Tyler Golden for Tyrone, and that is it. Your final score is 16-0. Lou, thanks for stopping by and giving us a hand here tonight. And better luck to the Blue Devils for the rest of the season, huh?
Well, we'll be talking to you as the season progresses. We wish good luck to the Golden Eagles as they pursue their Class 2A Division District 6 run. Bellwood the same. We'll see you at playoff time. It's been a pleasure. This is year number 3, I think, Rich, together. So we wish you guys the best of luck in the booth, and we'll take it back to you.
Keep up the good work at AccuWeather.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, and everybody, we'll see you at playoff time.
All right, Lou Seidel for the game tonight. He did a good job, play-by-play second quarter, and as he mentioned, he'll probably be back for some playoff action a little bit later on in the season. Gerard is tallying up the statistics now, though, and we'll be back with our post-game show. We're going to take a break, though, here from the WTRN Sportsman. Let's take a 2-minute timeout for the Sportsman.
Be sure to visit Hunter's Garage, Pennington Road, Tyrone. Hunter's offer